Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Lil Johnson, playing some Golf Dreams today. This is the first video on the channel, so just want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, man, love me this game. It's a lot of fun. Been playing the hell out of it recently. Gonna keep grinding it because it's a lot of fun. This is what the bag's looking like these days. We're loving the pink kitty set. Got it pretty much maxed out. Just the pitching wedge left, and that's it. Because yeah, here's the driver, which I'd argue is the hardest thing to get maxed, and then obviously everything else is maxed too. Like, do. And that's the yardages for you. Gotta rock the Scotty putter at all times if possible. And yeah, the main point of this video, I wanted to show you my thought process for kind of going through Tropicana Golf, because it's the first course, it's the first one everyone encounters. And I'll probably do the Open and then do the Invitational, just because that's how everyone kind of plays this 9, so I figured might as well show you my thought process through both sixes. And I can do the other courses too if people like doing this, but this is pretty much just how I would play the course with pretty much a max pink kitty set, which I feel like most people run these days. The gold ones are good, but I feel like once you just get used to the pink kitty, it's pretty goated. So here we are on the first hole. Always rock a driver. Once you get it maxed, it's kind of hard to actually get it on the green. We got wind in our face, which is good. Just trying to line this up a little to the right. So you want to do like a 3/4-ish swing, like 116 miles per hour is usually pretty good. 120 might not be bad here with the wind in our face, but we'll try it. So you pretty much swipe down as soon as the club gets to the top of the backswing, like right at the apex. That's how you get about, I don't know, 10 miles per hour off your swing speed if you can. But obviously I should have hit it like 3 miles per hour further, but life goes on. Pretty simple chip as long as I can hit it in straight. That was probably not enough power. And I pushed it. It's alright, we'll take a birdie here. It's the first hole. Try to always get an eagle there. Keep the -9 hopes alive. Maybe one day -10. 10 miles per hour in our face to the right a little bit. It means we want to aim a little left of the flag. Just slightly. And I think a 5-iron pushes against that enough. It might need to be a 4. We'll try a 5 though. I do forget. I don't play this course too often anymore. I do think a 5-iron either gets us there or pretty damn close. Okay, so that's pretty much halfway between a 4 and a 5. Alright, pretty straight putt. I think we can maybe just do a little offset to the right in case it pushes us left a little bit. Did. It's a good bird. Alrighty, wind right in our face on hole 3. Pretty much try to cut it around that little, I don't know, bend right there and around the bunker. Wind in our face, we'll aim a little right, but that should be more than plenty. You hit it like 126, 125, it carries pretty far. A lot farther than the marker says. Especially with the wind in our face, 10 miles an hour almost there. That's pretty good. Wind to the back right, or against us to the right. I think an 8-iron falls short on that little lip on the front of the green, so I think we're going to hit a full 7. Just a little offset to the back left. That should land almost pin high. Excuse me, sorry about that. Pretty good hit. This is going to fall to our right a little bit if we're behind the hole back here. So you want to aim like, I want to say like left edge. Too much, but we're going to try it anyways. A little too much power on that, but gods were good to us, so we go down to -3. It's really not a hard 9. I'd argue it's the easiest. Or I keep calling it 9, it's 6 holes, but not a hard 6. Probably the easiest in the game. Yeah, so if the wind to the left, you're pretty much going to aim for that bended tree right there, and it'll end up right in the fairway. Probably aim a little more right if you wanted to, but no reason to like even risk trying to hit a tree over there if you don't have to. Especially if the wind isn't behind you. The wind's behind you going towards the pin, though. You can easily sail those trees with a max pink kitty. So we'll go That's a 5-iron. We don't need to aim that much. Obviously, the lower lofted clubs don't get affected by wind as much. We could probably hit a 6 here. I'm going to try it. Probably needed to aim a little bit more right since I went up in club loft. Yep. Honestly, 5 might have been better because it would have hit the green and had more spin. It's alright though. Pretty straight away chip. Just gotta get it there. Maybe too much. Yep. I suck. Alright, -4 still. Keeping the birdie train alive. On this hole, it very much depends on your club level, but I've noticed that a max level lob wedge, pin kitty, if you punch it, it'll land like right where you pretty much need it to on the green, if not go in. Wind in our face makes this a little precarious. Maybe could go sand if we really wanted to, sand wedge punch, but we didn't hit the rough there, so we got plenty of speed down that hill. And you can see how that kind of works out if the wind wasn't straight in our face. Although this is down to the left, or down to the right, the slope barely affects that putt, so we just pretty much go straight at it. Another bird. I wonder if this is just going to be a 6-bird round. We'll see. Let's go pretty much straight out over that tree again. I've noticed with the par 5s, as long as you just aim for a tree and get it over it, you're pretty much good to go. Like, that was 350 down the center, that's good. Leaves us pretty much a 9-iron in. Honestly, probably go pitching wedge here. Honestly, if I didn't hit that as good as I did, I'd usually take a 9-iron here, and I probably should take like a 3/4 9-iron, but we're going to have some fun with it and do a little sand wedge punch up the hill and see what happens. Feels a lot less risky. That should... Oh, probably could have done a lob wedge there, honestly. I would have rolled about 160 something. And yeah, this slope can be a little annoying, but usually it's just a straight input. I hate this hole. Alright, birdie train. Birdie train for the first one. Obviously I had enough tickets anyways, but we got 10 more, so net even. We'll just run it straight into the Invitational. Again, wind in our face, so driver towards the hole. Go a little left, obviously, because it's back towards us to the right. So 113 wasn't enough, and it's stronger winds, so... Honestly, 120 might be perfect here, but I don't know if I can force that. That might be too much. There's the 116 we were asking for last time. That'll probably trickle on, but I don't know if that's going to get to the hole at all. Yeah, not quite. Just a kind of precarious putt. I don't think it's going to break as much as it seems. There's that weird lip right in front of us, if you can see it. Right where that little, like, that little cross is to the right. You can kind of see where there's a lip in front of us. I don't think it's going to kick us that hard. We'll go in, like, the left edge of the hole. Yeah, dude, you saw that lip through that thing. Sneaky on the green. But we got it. That's why I aimed left edge. You saw it just barely trickling on the right side. Wind straight in our face. I think we can just hit a 5 again. Should be more than enough club. Alrighty. Again, right in between 4 and a 5. I realize as I say that, it was the same exact thing as last time. This is just straight putt. Alrighty, we'll start off with an eagle, so that's always nice. And we got the wind behind us, so we can kind of do a little cheeky little shortcut. Aim for this, like, dark, tall tree right here. Yeah, right there. Oh, my driver reaches it perfectly. And if you just aim a little, like barely left of it, and the wind's behind you to the left, it'll just sail you pretty much right to the fairway up there, and it leaves you like a pitching wedge in. Although it didn't hit that perfectly. That's why you aim slightly left, because I don't know about you, but I can't hit 0 offset every single time, so we just kind of give up on that. Wind behind us, pitching wedge. We're going to aim there because that lip terrifies me. And we're not going to have a whole lot of backspin on this, so we're just going to, like, barely hit it. Yeah, I got 62 there. Probably should have been like a 65. That might be perfect, though. Yep. 62 is the number. That should be a free eagle. Oh, birdie. I forget to par 4. Never mind. Promise I've played this game. Alright, well, this is nice. We got, like, opposing wins from the first rounds. We gotta get to talk about it all. This one, you can pretty much cut the corner. Again, I always aim a little left of the tree in case my offset's a little off. Gives me a little bit of breathing room. As you can see, I push it there just a slight bit. And I think if I was aimed a little bit more right, that could have been bad. But, you know, we're right here. Cheeky little, probably like, wind's behind us. Pink Kitty has a lower loft set, so probably an 8 if anything. Could probably get away with a 9. We'll go for a 9. Why not? 193 with a 9 iron, I can do that. No, as I say it, I'll do an 8. Probably gonna live to regret this, but we're gonna go for it. If that hits the green, it's perfect, but if it's a little short, it just, yep, rockets off the back. Kind of annoying with the spin in this game, but not a big deal. We can chip this in. Yeah, I keep throwing it way too hard. I got lucky with that one, but I'm chipping like 10%, 20% harder than I need to. Alright, wind behind us. Lob web punch. Just go a little left to that curvy tree. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe split the distance between it and the flag, kinda. Nah, a little bit right. And then just send it like normal. I should hit like the bottom lip, and then just rick it to the left. Wish that carried a little bit further, but life goes on. Obviously, straight in putt again. That curvature barely needs anything on that green, that slope. Alrighty, last hole. Probably get a -9 here, as long as we don't mess this up. And then our face, I want to always go, if the wind's in our face and to the left, I always go a little bit left of this tree, this curvy boy. Try to get straight alignment. 124, not bad. It's thundering outside. Sunny 5 minutes ago, what in the world? Alright, got ourselves an even 200 out. 5 iron with 10 miles in our face. I kind of want to go for it, because if it lands on the green, it's barely going to roll. I'm going to go for it. Game gave me the perfect club. Looks like it's gonna... Oh. Yeah, you see, it had a little bit too much speed because it hit the edge instead of the actual green. Always try to aim for the green if you want like a soft landing with the pink kitties. Otherwise, it's just going to be like any other iron set with a little bit more spin, but not a lot. And it's just going to kind of rocket off the fringe. Straight putt for -9 though. Always going for the -10. We take a -9. And unless it's a pitching wedge, it's useless. Okay, well, pink kitty pitching wedge. Yeah. That's Tropicana Golf. Here's the bag again. If you want to see it, there it is. There's everything right there. And yeah, we got a -9. Always going for the -10, but -9's a good showcase. There's the stats. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this one. I can see you in the next one for, what is it, Woody Hills? Woody Hills. Have a good one.